Shares of the world, here I am back with a new tutorial finally, and this is the poncho. This is the project that I am wearing right now. This is the project that we will work together, we will crochet together in this tutorial. Now let me tell you that it's a granny poncho. Actually, it's a granny poncho, and some time ago you already have the video of this one, the tutorial of this one. I will put it at the end of this tutorial, so you just click on the photo, okay, and you just you will be there to see this one if you want to crochet this one, because yes, of course there are a little bit different, because this is with the granny square variation. So as you can see, it's a little bit another kind of granny, and this is another variation of granny. I just love granny. You must know this already if you are following me. And I put this, I don't know if I did this in English. I really don't remember if I did this scarflet in English, but if I don't, I will. If I don't, I will. Okay, so just let me know. I will watch a little bit, look up my latest tutorial, and I will see if I did it or not, and I will, because it is a so very nice and beautiful. It is my design, so very nice and beautiful scarflet, and I work it with about 350 grams of yarn with a 4mm hook. Now I will show you the yarn that I use from Oana Boutique, obvious. They are such a beautiful color, changing color yarn, changing color. As you can see, they are small, like a cake, like a normal cake, but they are small skeins of yarn, and it is fabulous to work with. It's so nice, it's so lovely, because you can just play with the colors. Actually, I began with this. I use another colors, but I began with the first, and I go with the third, and then the fifth, and then I came back, and it was so funny. It was so very funny. They are so beautiful colors. I will show you one more, because they are so beautiful. You have to see them. You have to see them. And one more, this is mystery. Look at it. Isn't it just lovely? Okay. We ship to Europe, not all the countries, but some of them, most of them, I can say. You can go to the site and see which country we ship to, but only to Europe. We are sorry, but that's all. This is what we can do. Now let's get started with the tutorial. I said 350 grams of yes, it's a medium worsted yarn, and 4mm hook. Let's get started. So we begin with these arches like this. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3, yarn over, insert hook into the first chain, and double crochet. Chain 3, yarn over, insert hook. Here it's kind of in between. Here you see, into the double crochet, we can say, and we double crochet. And we just continue on for the circumference that we need. That circumference must be larger than the head circumference, obvious. I may say about 3 to 4 centimeters larger at least, and must be of a even number of arches, so a even number of arches. Now I will just work some arches just to show you how to begin the poncho, because mine it's already began. it's almost finished, and I just want to show you how to begin, because it's so easy. It's, as I said at the intro of this video, it's a granny, okay, poncho. So I put 12 arches, as I said, just to show you how to begin your poncho. And we have to join in the round because we will work in the round. And to join, we just must be sure that we have all the arches with the right side facing us. Right side facing us means that we have on the upper part the double crochet, and on the bottom of the arch we have the chain 3. Okay, good. Now we just insert hook into the first chain, this, and we slip stitch to join. Now we will go, now that we, yes, now we have the chain 3 on the upper part, and I will insert hook into the first and slip stitch, insert hook into the next and slip stitch. So kind of middle of the arch I must be, because I will work only half of my first increase, because I will have one increase here, one increase here. Okay, so it's exactly the same thing, the same structure of the granny poncho. Here we are ready to begin, so I will just work my first double crochet, which I use to work it like this, so it's you to decide. You can chain 3 for it. I'm working it like this, and then 2 more. So this is the first group of our first increase. Okay, it's like this, and now chain 1, and for the rest of your half, so I have 12, this is the first, and I have 5 more, so for the rest of the half, because I said we need a even number of arches, so for the rest of your half of the number of arches, you will work into each of your arch 3 double crochets like this, and chain 1. Going to the next, 3 double crochets and chain 1. So I will just go ahead a little bit quicker than normal, because it's double crochet and chain 1. So this is not a ABC crochet, beginner crochet. I'm not explaining how to work the double crochet. Okay, so it's double crochet and chain 1. I have 1 more to work, 3 double crochets and chain 1. Okay, here I am, 1 2 3 4 5. So with this one there are 6, and now I will insert hook into the very next the first of the next half, let's say, and I will work a entire increase, which means it is the increase, the normal increase that we work for the granny. So 3 double crochet, chain 3 and 3 more double crochets, 2 and 3. Then guess what, we chain 1 and we go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side. So in each arch we will double crochet 3 times and chain 3 until we reach the last one, until we reach the first one that we began with, and I will show you how to finish and how to actually work this granny version. Okay, so I almost finished. I chained 1, and now I will insert hook exactly where I began into the same arch, and I will complete my beginning increase. Okay, so 3 double crochets, and I won't chain 3, but I will chain 1, yarn over, insert hook into the very first double crochet that you worked, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2. With this double crochet I am right in the center of my increase, so I can begin again a new round. The next round, it's exactly the granny. Just from the 3rd round we will begin our variation. So I used to turn. It's not necessary in this case, so for this pattern, but I like to do it. So I turn and I just work my beginning double crochet as usual, and then 2 more. Okay, so we always begin with a group of 3 and we finish as I shown you before. Okay, chain 1, and now we will work one group of 3 double crochets into the chain 1 space, of the previous row in between the groups of 3 double crochet. So chain 1 and go ahead, and into the chain 3 of the second increase, yes, we work 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. For the rest, in between the groups of 3, we just chain 1. Okay, go ahead and finish your second round, and from the third, actually, we will work the pattern stitch, which is so easy, and from there we will just continue on for the length that we want it to be. I finished my second, and now as you can see we have a granny poncho, classic granny poncho. Now let's see how to work this from the third. So now we will always work like this. We begin a new round exactly as we began it for the second, for the first and the second row, and with the first double crochet plus 2 more. Okay, I always turn, but as I said before, it's not compulsory. So we chain 1, and now into the chain 1 we go. We work 1 double crochet, but the second double crochet of our 3, we put it here into the second double crochet of the group of 3 that we can see below this chain. It's not the row, it's not the round below, it's the group of 3 below, okay, because the round below is this one where we have the chain, but we work it into the double crochet where we have the group of 3 below. Okay, we work a elongated double crochet now, look. So I just work it nice and long and pull through 2. Okay, and then the third, it's again into the chain 1, into the round below. Okay, chain 1, we go ahead and work like this. So into the round below, where we have to work actually into the chain 1 space, we work 1 double crochet, the first and the third. The second, we go into the group of 3 below, so it's 2 rounds below. We go into the double crochet, the second double crochet, we pull, 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 nice, at the same level of the first, and we work the double crochet, we yarn over, and now we work the third exactly into the row below where we work the first. These are the first 2, and now I will just go ahead and work like this all along. Now, is stupidly easy, but such a great effect. It seems it is not a granny stitch. Now I just go ahead, as you can see. So it's only the second double crochet that it is worked in another manner. So that is all. The difference between the granny, classic granny, and this kind of spike granny. Okay, and this, and we go. Okay, now I just want to show you, but it's exactly the same. I go into the last chain 1 space before the increase. Now here where we have the chain 3, we work exactly as we work for the normal for the normal granny. So we 3 double crochets, chain 3, and 3 double crochet into the chain 3 space. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3. Now if you want to work the poncho as a normal poncho, crochet poncho, from this round you just go ahead and work for the length that you want, that you wish. Okay, so look, I worked my increase, and now I continue on the other side. Look at this, such a great effect. If you want to work that as I worked, you will go ahead until this part we will reach the elbow. Okay, and a little bit after the elbow, and then I will show you how to continue on, how to actually put the sleeves. I am with my poncho because I finished the length. I completed 43 rounds, and I have on the central line, this is the increasing central line of the poncho, I have about 68 centimeters. So the length of my poncho is of 68 centimeters. And what I want to say is that 68 centimeters is that now you can choose to finish it as it is. Maybe you put some tassels, or you can just join me into this second part. I will show you how to put the sleeves and a kind of border on the sides from the underarm. But first of all, let me explain you a little bit how to divide for the sleeve. Now you will count from the increase to the other increase on the back side, let's say. Okay, so on this line you will count all the groups of 3 double crochets. I have 59, and then you will take one side like this and you will just fold it and see how many groups you will need for the sleeve. Okay, and that number of groups you will take it off your total number of groups of 3. So in my case, I decide it to be of 13 groups of 3 double crochets. So 59 without, oh, how can I say it, 13, so less 13 is 46. 46, this 46 I have to divide it by 2, and I have 23. Now if you don't have a even number, as I have 46, you maybe have 40, let's suppose you have 47, so a odd number, you will just put that group of 3, you will add it on the arm groups of 3. So I have 13, I will put one more and it is 14. Okay, just because you need to have a group, a number, a even number to divide it in 2 pieces. Why? Because we will count from the back, let's say middle back. Okay, this is my middle back. I will count 23. Okay, 23. I already counted actually, and then I will put a marker into the space. Then I will count the number of groups of 3 that I need for the sleeve, and in my case 13, and then I will just join them together here with a piece of scrap yarn. And on the other side you must have the same number of groups of 3. Okay, now let me show you how to actually work this sleeve. Okay, let's begin the sleeve. For the sleeve, we need to pass through one chain with the beginning double crochet, so like this, yarn over, keep it nice and snug. So we insert hook into one chain and then into the other chain, okay, and pull through both. So like this, we just join underarm and work 3 double crochets through both chains. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then we just go ahead and work in pattern. Second, it's into the group of 3 double crochets below into the second, and then just go ahead and work all around, and then I will show you how to finish and how to begin a new round, and you will just continue on for the length that you want the sleeve to be. So I am at the end of my first round. I chained 1, insert hook into the very first, the beginning double crochet, and slip stitch to join, chain 1 and turn. So you will always chain 1, turn, insert hook around the chain 1 of the previous, which the chain 1 that you finish with the previous round, and work your first double crochet into it. Okay, this is not what I wanted to do, but it's okay, like this. Okay, and then 2 more double crochets to complete your sorry, the second it is to be worked under here, here, okay, because like this, and then this one. Okay, and then I will just continue on my pattern stitch. I just wanted to show you how to end a round and how to begin another round, and that's all for the sleeve. You will just complete the sleeve into the length that you need and you want and you like. We worked the sleeve. I show you how to work the sleeve. I will go ahead and work some more rounds, sorry, so I will change color again. And now what I want to show you is that here on one side I already worked let's say a stripe underarm. So this is the sleeve, this is the underarm, and I just work like this. Okay, now you can work this or you can just leave it out as you wish. Now this is our poncho construction. Okay, we work first this thing and then we put the sleeves, and I show you how to put the sleeve. And the stripe that I am showing you for the last thing that you can add on your poncho is this one. So from here we will begin on the right side or the back side, and we go until underarm, and then we go on the back side down, and then up and down, and so on. So we will just increase. We'll just work a small stripe on this side and of course on the other side too. Okay, so let's see how to work it. I already began it on one side, but the important thing is how to actually, yes, begin it, sorry. And the rest, it's the same pattern stitch I used. Okay, so this is the stripe that I use. This is the chain 3 space, and I will insert hook into the chain before the group of 3. Here on the other side I began exactly into the first double crochet of the group of 3, so you can also insert hook for the first double crochet into the first double crochet. Now we worked our beginning double crochet, chain 1, and we skip again exactly as we did with the entire poncho into the chain 1 space, and we go and work the pattern as we already know it. So nothing difficult, nothing new, it's only the same stitch. I just want to show you how to work it to begin the row, because now we work in rows, how to finish the row and how to work it underarm. So now I will continue on until I will reach the underarm, and I will show you then how to pass on the back side, let's say underarm, for this and the second row. From there will be really easy to continue by yourself. Reach the underarm, and just pay attention a little bit. Here I joined for the sleeve, so I have here one group of 3, the joint of the sleeve, and then another group of 3. Here I finish with a group of 3, chain 1, skip both on one side and on the other side, and insert hook into the chain 1 space and work chain 1. Work your 3 double crochets. Okay, and then continue on the other side. Now here you have a very ugly and unaesthetic space created, but will cover it. Don't worry, fix it, don't worry on the second row. Now I will just go ahead and work on until the end of the row, and then I will show you how to finish the row and how to begin a new row. So I finished the row and I finished it, as you can see, exactly as I began it. Chain 1 and double crochet into the last double crochet of the last group of 3, or into the next chain 1. So it's you to decide here. It's a really it's really not important actually. Okay, slightly difference. This was the word that I was searching for. Double crochet, we begin with chain 3 or with the beginning double crochet, and we have here the chain 1 space, which means we will 3 double crochets. Okay, so this is how we will begin the second row, and these are the 2 rows that actually we will just continue on and repeat as much as we need, as much as we want. Okay, so this is you to decide. I want to underline something, this aspect that we begin with a chain 3 but without the chain 1, and we will finish with the last group of 3 plus double crochet into the double crochet, but I will show you later on when I will finish the row, because I have to show you underarm how to work to close this this ugly space there. So just keep in mind, chain 3 and directly into the chain 1 space work your first spike double group of 3 double crochet. Okay, now just continue on. So I am here where we have the ugly hole, and I will insert hook into the first double crochet here and work over the chain 1, 2. Okay, then for the second I insert the hook into the second double crochet into the second, this one on the other side. Just watch, pull through all and work your double crochet, and for the third into this double crochet. And now look, it's just perfect. So we have some spaces here left, but it's nice and clean. Okay, I will continue on this round, and I just row, and I just have to show you how to finish it, and then it would be all for this beautiful poncho pattern. At the end I have the border double crochet and the chain 1. I will work into the chain 1 space 1 group of 3, and without chaining anymore, so don't chain, just double crochet. So you will continue on like this, as I said before. Now you will begin as the first and then as the second, so you will just continue on like this for as many rows as you wish. It's actually you to decide. Thank you for watching. Hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you really enjoyed this poncho of mine. If you do so, please share it. Please share it on other socials. Please share it with your friends. It helps me a lot, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss another video of mine, and of course thumb up. Bye.